Impressions, mimicry, whatever you want to call it, is a comedic art that involves imitating the speech and behavioural patterns of other people. White people used to love impressions, imitating anyone from any walk of life with reckless abandon. And yet, in recent years, it feels as though impressions have fallen out of favour somewhat. Well, we're here to put them right back on the menu. In this round, each of you will be shown a picture of a celebrity or public figure. Your job will be to perform an impression of them while correctly spelling their name. There are 2 points available for you in this round, one for the correct spelling and another for a worthy impression. Oh, no. To help us through the halls of Hollywood, it is my pleasure to be joined by the man of 1,000 voices, Chen!
Drop $1 million in unmarked bills beneath the Sydney Harbour Bridge by midnight, or you'll never see your children again.
Sorry, what?
Oh, g'day, guys. Sorry, I was just doing a thing for work, but, what were you saying?
Well, I was saying it's great to have you here. This is the impressions round, and how you're the man of 1,000 voices.
Yeah, I do a few impressions. Do you want to hear one?
Sure thing.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
What do you think?
What do you mean?
No, that was my impression of a bare knuckles hitting a door to get a homeowner's attention.
Really impressive. But to rack up the points in this round, our contestants will have to do even better. To help you out before performing your impression, you may ask for a prompt to help you get in character. And first up, we're going to have Kirsty. So, Aaron, will you please reveal Kirsty's impression? All right. Those are my reviews of his films Fool's Gold, The Wedding Planner and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Your impression and spelling word is Matthew McConaughey.
All right. I'm Matthew McConaughey. For those of you who are curious, this is how you spell my name.
So deep in character.
Wow.
It's M for Matthew McConaughey. A-T-T-H-E-W. M, little c. And then followed by a big one. O-N-A... G-H-E-Y. Matthew McConaughey.
That is, and I'm sorry to tell you this, Matthew, incorrect. Matthew McConaughey spelled M-A-T-T-H-E-W. Fantastic. McConaughey, M-C-C-O-N-A-U-G-H-E-Y. So no point for spelling.
But...
I'm going to shock you. No point for an impression either. Wow. The crowd might not like it, but you'd have to admit, that was dog shit. OK, Tony, we're on to you. Let's find out who you'll be doing an impression of.
Oh, my God.
A Cockney King. You know this versatile thespian for his unrelenting deference to Mr. Wayne in the Batman movies. To you and your grandma, he's Michael Caine. And specifically to your grandma, he's the one man she'd have thrown it all away for. I, however, know him by his birth name, Maurice Joseph Micklewhite.
Oh, no.
Your impression and spelling word is Maurice Joseph Micklewhite.
Oh, no.
Well, people very rarely ask me to spell my actual name. So chances are we're going to have quite a bit of trouble remembering how it goes. But I think it's M-A-U-R-I-C-E and... shut that bloody door! J-O-S-E-P-H. Now it gets a bit tricky. M-I-C-K-L-E-W-H-I-T-E.
That is correct!
It's just as well, otherwise I'd have to get very, very angry.
That was unbelievable, and obviously I'm awarding a point for that. I mean, that is... But you'll feel stupid for being upset at me for not giving Kirsty a point. That is... It's night and day. Well, congratulations, Toonie. The full 2 points on offer are yours. And we move on now to Alexei. Aaron, will you reveal Alexei's impression?
Absolutely, I will.
Now, who is that?
Who's that?
The voice of 1,000 nature documentaries in the face of David Attenborough.
Wow, okay.
His nature documentaries have been so widely viewed that it is believed that some people have even seen them while not stoned. It sure looks a lot like David Attenborough, but more mobile than I'm used to seeing him as he tries to outrun a lion on the African savannah. Your impression and spelling word is David Attenborough being chased by a lion on the African savannah.
Okay. Give me the prompt, brother.
Look out, David Attenborough. There's a lion behind you.
A lion behind me? Okay, I shall spell everything that is happening to me currently. Can you repeat what I meant to say, please?
David Attenborough being chased by a lion on the African savannah.
D-A-V-I-D, spacebar, A-T-T-E-N-B-O-R-O, U-G-H-H-A... No, I'm just trying to say H as the impression. Pretend I said it only one time. B-E-Y-A-L-I-O-N-O-N-T-H-E-S-A-V-A. Shit.
That is incorrect. Sorry. A very, very spirited performance, though. David Attenborough, you spelled correctly. Being chased by a lion, you absolutely crushed. On. Lovely stuff. The Home and Hose decided not to acknowledge the word African. And then Savannah, S-A-V-A-N-N-A-H.
H.
I cannot award a point for the spelling, but as spirited as the impression was, I don't think David Attenborough's that fit. He would have been huffing and puffing out there. You've got to be kidding me. So no award for the impression. All right. Becky,
right.
how are you feeling?
Oh, it's scary being last because it's like, is everyone over it? And they're like, oh, hurry up, do her one.
I think they're going to love it. Aaron, will you reveal the impression?
Oh, now what's that?
Wow. There was no bigger household name in the late 90s and early 2000s than the dial-up modem.
Oh, yes.
With 56 kilobytes per second of raw landline power, this particular model bleeped and blooped brighter than the rest. I probably don't need to tell you her name. Yes, it's a she, but I'll do it anyway. You're looking at the infamous Motorola Bit Surfer Pro Easy.
Motorola Bit Surfer Pro Easy, and I have to say it like... Okay,
I love that trill you just did.
yeah, it'll be a huge part of the impression, I think. Okay, Bring, bring.
Well, what's the opposite of ASMR? I feel sick. I feel really bad right now.
You use this to wake up. P-R-O-S-U, Motorola Pro Surfer. B-I-T.
If you make the noises more strange, you could get away with spelling it a bit wrong, I reckon.
Okay, so pretty impressive. And then what was the last bit? Easy.
Pro Easy, yeah.
Okay. P-R-E-Z-Y.
Good up. Sadly, however, that is incorrect. Motorola Bit Surfer Pro Easy, spelled M-O-T-O-R-O-L-A. B-I-T-S-U-R-F-R. P-R-O-E-Z.
Ah.
But the real question is, do you get a point for the impression? And I think I will award a point for your performance. Congratulations.
Yes.